Good morning, guys. My name is Darren Holmes from Kaizen Mindset UK, and I think today, seemingly more than any days over the last couple of weeks, human emotions are through the roof. Most of my friends that I've spoken to recently are struggling's not the word, but they're processing things in different ways. And I just thought I'd put a video out today off the back of the training that we do through the human psychology and behavioural traits. Everybody's got a different map of the world. Okay, so we're all trying to get from A, which is birth, through to Z, which is death, the best way we possibly can, taking whichever routes we can. We're all going to go different routes. We're going to meet different people along the way, and we're all going to have different difficulties as we travel. This situation that we find ourselves in right now is so far up to month 3, I think. It could well be 6 months, it could well be 18 months, okay? Imagine being locked down in this situation for 18 months. However, having said that, if you're lucky enough to live until you're, say, 85, so 18 months as an equation of 85 years is something like 0.0018 of your life. It's nothing really. Just got to suck it up and get on with it. I know that may be easier said than done, but what other choice have you got? Okay? Everybody's got a different perception at the moment of what's currently going on. And perception is an internalised assumption towards a situation. Okay? We're all clutching at straws right now. Everybody's clutching at straws. Even the governments who are doing their absolute best with all the best scientists in the world. All the governments are looking for a way through this, antibodies or whatever it is that we finally end up coming up with. It doesn't mean that our perceived reality right now, our thought processes and our opinions are actually correct. Okay? Just because you have an opinion about something doesn't mean it's right. The whole opinions are like arsehole scenario. We've all got one. It's not always wise to show it. It doesn't mean that your opinions and your emotions toward the situation are correct. Think about the human iceberg metaphor. You must have seen the poster of the iceberg. Usually we'd write it on this thing behind me here, which is called the stress bucket. We draw a picture of the iceberg. At the very, very bottom of the human iceberg, we have conditioning. So conditioning is basically what you get from your parents when you're born as a child. If you sing to your child in the womb, the child tends to grow up liking music or liking the sound of your voice. That is conditioning, whichever way you look at it. Conditioning for me, when I was 6 years of age, I decided I wanted to be an Everton fan because my friend Jack Harper was an Everton fan. And I told my dad, and he said, "Oh, okay, son." And he walked me to the front door, gently pushed me out into the front garden, said, "Come back when you've changed your mind. We're all Liverpool fans in this family." 40 years later, I'm an avid Liverpool fan. Red, born and bred, you could say. Anyway, so from the conditioning, we have beliefs and values. Okay, your beliefs and your values are going to be very, very different to everybody else's. Morals, courage, respect, honesty, integrity, those sorts of things. The Bushido Code. If you don't know what the Bushido Code is, martial artists amongst you will. Please look it up. It'll be very, very interesting for you. From beliefs and values, the drivers then go toward attitude. So everybody has an attitude, all right? Everybody has an attitude, whether it's good or bad, doesn't really matter. And again, my perception of somebody's attitude might be that it's good. Your perception of somebody's attitude might be that it's bad. That doesn't mean it's correct. Okay, again, it's about perception. Your attitudes are dictated through your past experiences, your current situation that you're in, your present right now, your thought processes, again, here's that word, your perceived future, what's going to happen next week, next month, next year, am I going to get paid? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Your attitude is also dictated through the organisations with which you're involved in. If you're involved with Kaizen Mindset UK, I would like to think that you now have a very positive attitude. And then others, so other people, family members, loved ones, friends, football clubs, etc., boxing clubs, for instance, very, very positive-minded people. From our attitude, that then dictates your feelings and your emotions, okay? And everybody right now is feeling very feely and feeling very emotional. I put a song on yesterday morning and I just went, and I bubbled for 5 seconds, and I thought to myself, wow, where did that come from? That tells me something in here is really, really feeling this right now. I'm just trying to manage my way through it like everybody else, okay? From our feelings and emotions, that then dictates behaviour. So my behaviour this morning was to get up early and to do some fizz, because that's my coping mechanism. And other people's behaviour may well have been that they were going to have a lie-in. Don't get me wrong, I was that close to just texting the guys and saying, can't be arsed. But then I remembered, I've got to be arsed, because that's my mindset. So everybody has positive emotions, everybody has negative emotions, everybody has positive behaviours, and everybody has negative behaviours. A positive behaviour for today, Thursday the 30th of April 2020, at 8 p.m. tonight, hopefully the majority of us will all be out on the doorstep, clapping our hands and banging pans and bin lids together, or whatever it is you want to do, making noise for the NHS, who deserve every aspect of our respect, every aspect, not just today, every day they deserve that. A negative behaviour could well be, let's blame Boris Johnson, it's all his fault, it's all Boris's fault, because somebody's perception is we didn't react quick enough. I'm not arguing whether we did or we didn't, I'm just saying, to me that is a negative. Why apportion blame right now? Let's get through the problem. Once we're through the problem, there will be a ton of accountability, there will be after action reviews left, right and centre, and then people can start pointing the finger, which will just be a really sad time. But again, that's my perception of how this is all going to go. We can't control our thoughts. Sorry, message from Brian Woods. We can't control our thoughts, guys. We've got 11 billion thoughts racing around your brain at any one point in time. Our thoughts they come from our senses, okay? Excuse me. They come from your eyesight, your scent, your taste, what you hear, what you touch, everything that's going on around us. This computer up here is trying to process 11 billion things all at one time. And the root cause of all of our feelings and emotive behaviour come from the thought process. Okay? Our thoughts dictate our feelings and our emotions. So right now, it's not COVID-19 or the coronavirus that we're all having this negative emotion toward. It's our thought process that we're having the negative emotions towards, because our thinking dictates the thoughts and feelings that we have. How we perceive something, it's an opinion. And what is an opinion? An opinion is just a thought process. Here's a question for you, okay? Who is thinking about the coronavirus at the moment? Every single one of us, pretty much. Who is feeling stressed by it? Me. I'm feeling stressed by it. Who's feeling anxious about it? Me. My anxiety hasn't been bad, but on occasion it's there. I can feel it. I know that something, the stress creates anxiety. There's too much stress going on. The doom and gloom merchants on the news and the press and stuff like that, they grip my shit good and proper. Apologies. I cannot abide the press. I just think they are doom merchants and they do nothing positive, with the exception of Colonel Tom, who was promoted this morning on his 100th birthday. How amazing was that? And he's also raised 30 million quid now. Fantastic. That should be every news story all over the world. So if it's my body that's feeling it, if it's my brain that's creating the thoughts, then who is ultimately accountable for the thought and the feelings and the emotion? Me. Nobody else. It's not COVID-19. It's not the fact that I can't go to work. It's not my mum and dad's fault. It's not my mate's fault. It's not China's fault how I'm feeling right now. It's my fault, because I control my own thoughts, feelings and emotions. when you put all of that together in the human body blender and you mix it all together and you add the calculator, which is up here, the brain, imagine a washing machine just spinning around with thousands and billions of thoughts all at one time. It's no wonder everybody's feeling rather stressed out and unsure about the future, apprehensive about how things are going to pan out. We can't control our thoughts, but we can control how we react to our thoughts. Okay? I don't have to get up at 6 o'clock every morning to exercise, but I choose to, because the endorphins that I get from that exercise, the fix that I get from the dosage, the dose of dopamine, and I'm having a brain fart, apologies, I'll come back to that on another post. But the dose of happiness, the dose of drugs that I receive is all down to me, because I'm in control of my situation. Alright, I can't go to pub, can't go to restaurant, can't go and watch the footy, can't socialise with friends, can't go to cinema. Outside of that, I can pretty much do anything I want. Keep doing the things that you enjoy. Okay, as I've just said, the things I can't do. Can't go on a date. Can't have friends round to have a drink. But wow, social media, incredible. The Zoom meetings, the Zoom quizzes, just the ability to jump on here, do a video and fire it out to thousands of people, hopefully. That's really spreading a positive message. So keep doing the things that you enjoy. Keep getting up early to exercise. Keep doing online study courses. Keep reading. Keep encouraging other people. My guitar, I'm loving the fact that I've got the ability every single day now to pick my guitar up and have a little sing-song to myself, and indeed throw them out on the internet because I can. If you decide to adopt what we call a victim mindset, the why me attitude, then guess who's suffering? You, my friend. You and your family that you're locked down with, and then your friends who you're sending messages to, oh God, I feel like shit today, which automatically goes straight on your shoulders, weighs you down, and then you go, oh, I feel like shit today as well. And it's like a bagpuss amongst everybody feeling shit about situations. If you adopt a strong mentality, aka a better mindset, a Kaizen mindset, as what I would say, the Kaizen mindset aspect is that we get incrementally better every single day. We do something, sorry, I'm just getting messages coming in left, right and centre. We do something better every single day, okay? And if you imagine dropping a big positivity bomb in a lake, and every single one of those ripples that ripples away from that big rock that you've just chucked in, or the big bomb that's just gone off, is a positive ripple. And every one of those positive ripples goes to a friend or a family member, and then they pick that up and they go, oh yeah, well, I'll pass that positivity on to somebody else. Who knows how far that positivity can go. We've been in this situation now, week 6 of who knows how many weeks. There's nothing we can do about it, folks, other than make the absolute best of it. Your thoughts and your feelings create your emotions, and it's your emotions that make you feel when you wake up in the morning. If you choose to be happy, you're happy. If you choose to have a bad day, you're going to have a bad day. It's all about choice, and it's your choice as an individual. Okay, not a rant, but just a little bit of sort of CBT work, cognitive behavioural therapy. Please stay safe if you can stay safe. Please stay home if you can stay home. My strapline for the Kaizen mindset is always that we grow through what we grow through. Okay? We grow through what we go through. Let's keep that going. Darren Holmes, Kaizen mindset. Till the next time. Take care.